Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back and it is time for another chatty get ready with me. I'm gonna do this look. I'm not really gonna talk about the products, but I want to try out some new products, some new brushes that I got in my collection from Sonia G, from Surat. I have a few new eyeshadows from Adept Cosmetics that I want to try out as well. I'm just going to try out a bunch of products, not necessarily to give you guys a first impressions or a review, but just to test them out for myself and apply this makeup while I chat with you guys and catch up, give you some stories. You know how we do in these chatty get ready with me videos. We're just catching up on life. I am going to forewarn you though, if you watch this video with your kids, there's some spicy adult topics in here that are not suitable for kids, so you might want to just watch this on your own, you know, leave the kids for another time, another place, because we're gonna get a little spicy in this one. So I gave you fair warning, already told you. So if you want to see how I got this look and just chat with me, then stay tuned and I will talk to you soon. Alright guys, so as usual we're starting off with a clean, freshly washed face. And low-key it's only halfway freshly washed because I already washed my face, and I went in with this essence from Innisfree, and this was recommended by Gothamista. She did her Sephora recommendations and she recommended this serum. So this is the Ferment Energy Essence with fermented soybean. And I went in with this directly onto my skin. This is kind of like a thicker, watery liquid, and you apply it all over your skin and allow it to absorb fully. And I went ahead and did some cooking while that was sinking in. So it's not like freshly washed, but yeah, I did that before I came on. And I also went in with some moisturizer. I got a sample pack from Beautylish. This is the Good Molecules Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. It says it's formulated with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and a plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. So I massaged that all over my skin, and I'm allowing that to sit and absorb all the way in before we go in with the rest of the products for our skin, because we have a few things I want to try out, and I also want to like catch you up on a few things. We're gonna chat, okay? It's a chatty get ready with me, so let's just dive right into it. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because I want to do a swatch video for you guys, so I'm gonna keep the eyeshadow pretty simple, but I'm still gonna use some new products. Well, they're newish, as in you've not seen them on camera, but they're not new to my collection. I've had them in my collection for a while, so you know how that is. So I'm just applying my primer to my brows. I'm gonna fill my brows in on camera so I can talk you through some things. So how's it going, guys? How are you guys doing with the stay-at-home orders? I have been hearing that different governors and of course Mr. Orange, Mr. Twitter Fingers, is trying to open up the economy, like to send people back to work because the economy is sinking, and it's like, okay, so money comes before all else. So the 1% pretty much wants people to go back to work, and the Karens are out in full force protesting that they need to go get a haircut and get their hair done. And it's like, sweetheart, really? This is what we're doing? And then talking about how, oh, Karen is the K word and it's just as bad as the N word. Shut the fuck up. Shut the entire fuck up. I cannot with these people. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, it's latent with patriarchy and misogyny, and shut up, Karen. Shut up. You're Karening, and it is what it is. Karen is so entitled, like, what a bitch. Oh, I want to get my hair done. And I know, listen, I know a lot of people in New York City. A lot of them, these rich, like Upper East Side people that have their babysitters, a lot of them were saying that their babysitters, their nannies, should be on lockdown with them. So instead of going home to their families and being in the comfort of their homes, they should instead stay with Miss Karen and her tribe of 4 kids because she decided she wanted a large family, but she can't take care of them by herself. But the babysitter should be like a slave and stay with them and take care of your kids that you had. Listen, Karen, go take care of your pitney them. Learn to take care of your pitney them. Anyway, them dirty women out, they're protesting. Oh, we want to open up the economy. And they're saying they want to open up the economy for the most frivolous things, like doing their hair and their nails. Really, bitch? That's what you're worried about? I can't with them. But anyway, how are you guys doing? A lot of people have been filing for unemployment. What is it up to now? Is it 2.2 million that have filed for unemployment, or is it more? Like, the percentage is crazy, and a lot of people have also been furloughed. Like, it's a whole thing, guys. I know it's difficult, so if you're going through a difficult time, I hope that you pull through, and I hope that my videos can be somewhat of a distraction. I know it's like, it's not the most helpful thing, but you know, hopefully I can keep you company, and you know, we can just do makeup and kind of try to entertain ourselves through this whole thing. But let me tell you something, I am actually thriving in this situation. I love being at home, guys. When I tell you I love being at home, I love being at home. Apart from like actively traveling, like going to different countries and going on vacation, apart from that, I would rather be home. I'd rather be home, like in my own bed, in my own space, and I don't mind not going outside. Especially in New York, since the weather isn't that great. It's like, yeah, if it was summertime, maybe I'd be more inclined to want to go outside. But right now, nope, I'm good. I am so good. I don't need to go outside. I love being home. I am not even going on those walks or anything. I literally only go to the grocery store or like Target if I need to pick things up. That's it. Otherwise, I'm home. I'm working. I'm organizing things. I'm watching Netflix. I'm sleeping. And I'm trying to film videos, but honestly, I still have to work a 40-hour work week. So I'm still working, you know? And it feels like, yeah, you'd have more time, but honestly, I am just so consumed at work and like relaxing that I end up not wanting to film at all. I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered. Like last night I was like, oh, I should come in here and film, and then I was like, nah, I don't feel like it. And if I don't feel like it, I'm honestly not gonna force myself to do it either, because I'm just gonna do makeup and make videos when I feel like it. Because why am I gonna stress myself out and force myself to post videos? I'm just gonna post when I feel like and film what I feel like. And I'm not even doing any high production videos either, because I'm not gonna spend too much time like editing and putting all these details into description boxes and details in videos for them not to really get that many views. If I'm honest with you, I'm just not gonna do it. So I've seen like different requests from people to do certain videos, and I'm like, nope, not gonna do it. One, it takes a lot of time that I don't have, even though you probably think I do, but I'm still working. Keep in mind, I am still working. So I don't have as much free time as you may think. And then on top of that, the videos aren't getting that many views. So the time and effort I'm putting into it, the reward or the return on investment is not that significant. So it's like, I'm not gonna spend 10 hours doing a video and get 2,000 views. It's just not worth it to me. And I'm sure you guys understand the effort that it takes to put into certain videos. And if you weren't seeing the return, then you probably wouldn't want to do it either. So that's why you're not gonna see like overly complex videos from me. Some you will see, like I did a Swatch Fest video for Give Me Glow Cosmetics. That took hours of work and editing, but it was something that I wanted to do anyway. It was like something I was going to do, and I felt like doing it. But like cooking videos, not gonna happen, even though that's what I wanted to mention. So I did make some chicken fajitas, like not like real authentic chicken fajitas or anything. I made them based on a HelloFresh recipe that I got when I was doing HelloFresh. So I did HelloFresh for like a few weeks, maybe a couple of months. I did HelloFresh and I got different recipes from them, and with HelloFresh they send you the recipe cards for you to actually make the things yourself. So HelloFresh is one of those home delivery services where they give you all the ingredients that you would need to prepare dishes, and then you get the instructions and recipe cards on how to create the meals. And so it's not like it's one and done, because you still have the recipe card, so you can use them in the future if you so choose. So that's what I did. Like, I got a ton of different recipe cards, and that's why I did it. I did it so I could get different recipes that I could try out for myself that I'm not used to cooking. Like, I'm used to cooking Jamaican food, right? And then like other simple things like simple pasta dishes I'll do as well. This is from Adept Cosmetics. It's ACM 15, so this is a matte shade, and they use numbers and the M indicates matte. So I'm just buffing this in my crease with my Sonia G detail, is it the detail pro brush? So I wanted to do this video to try out some new products, some new eyeshadows, again, not new to my collection, but that I haven't used for you guys, and also try out my new brushes from Sonia G. This is ACM 3, which is more of a caramel brown. So I got the recipe cards, I kept them, and then I can make the same dishes later on, and it gives you all the ingredients, so you can go shopping on your own to get the ingredients. But the great thing about HelloFresh is it's portion sized, so you're not gonna be left with an excess amount of product. Like, they give you just enough to make the meal and create the amount of servings that it says, so if it's 2 or 3 servings. So I like that about HelloFresh. There's no real waste. But again, you can use your own recipe, and you can tweak the recipe, of course, which is what I do, because I use different seasonings, not just salt and pepper. That's not my thing. So I'm gonna actually insert clips and walk you through the recipe that I did, just for shits and giggles, since you guys asked me to do cooking videos, all while I'm applying my makeup and testing out different products. So I ordered some of the new brushes from Sonia G. She released her Sky Eye set and her Sky Face set in singles, and the bundles were now available again. Like, they restocked pretty much on Beautylish, and I picked up the eye set, and I picked up a couple brushes from the face set. Not all of them, because I didn't get the fan brush, because the thing is, you can buy the bundle and you get all the brushes, but it's not like a discounted price. It's the same price as if you bought each of the brushes individually, so you're not saving or losing anything by buying them individually, right? So I just bought them individually sans the fan brush, because I didn't want the fan brush, because I could have just gotten the set, but the fan brush, I was like, nah. So I got 2 of the face, but the largest face brush, the master face, and then the other brushes I got singles of, but then I saved on getting the fan brush. So I paid a little bit more because the master face, or the face master, is the most expensive brush, but I'll do a review on those. That's what I want to do. I want to test out the brushes, do a review of the Sonia G brush line, the ones that I picked up for myself that I'm interested in. Not all of them, because again, some of the styles don't interest me, and I'll tell you why, but I'm gonna test these out right now, and I'm also gonna walk you through the recipe. This is ACS 31, which is a shimmery, like a shimmery light nude shade, like a medium nude maybe. My neighbor's kids are so freaking loud. They are causing a ruckus right now downstairs, and I kind of want to slap them, but you know, kids are gonna be kids, so it's fine. But let me tell you something. My neighbors, okay, have extremely loud sex, and I mentioned this on Twitter. I'm like, I think that it's an invitation for me to come join them. It must be. They must want a threesome, because they're so loud, like the moans and the groans and the I'm like, y'all are doing the most, and they're doing this for a good like half an hour, 45 minutes, sometimes to an hour, and it's like endless moaning and groaning. And I'm like, listen, I have had sex. For those of you who are not aware, I am not a virgin. I have had sex. However, I have never had sex to the point where I am moaning and groaning and carrying on for a whole hour. Why am I carrying on? Nope, I don't care how good it is. There is no way I am moaning and groaning like a whole porn star for a half an hour straight. Like, you ain't thirsty, your throat ain't hurt, like, why are you carrying on like that? Like, and I have had phenomenal sex, okay? I've had great sex, not like crazy, like, you know, bondage type sex, but I've had good sex, okay? I've had great orgasms, but I'm not out here carrying on like Miss Becora downstairs. It's a Becky and a Brad, and they're down there carrying on like really going in, and I'm not a hater, okay? Like, I celebrate. Go get yours. Have fun. Do your thing. I don't mind what you're doing. Do you. You know what I mean? Do you. But when you're doing you at 1 a.m. for a whole hour while I'm trying to sleep, that's not gonna work. This is ACS 12. Carrying on like the most. So my niece was here, right? In my last Get Ready With Me, I told you guys about the toilet paper sniper. She was here. This is when she was here. And she was in the shower, right? And I'm hearing them carrying on downstairs. This wasn't too late, thankfully, because, you know. But this was like, say 9 o'clock, whatever. But she was showering, fine. So they're carrying on, and I'm like, they have no respect because people have kids home. They know people have kids home, but yet they're downstairs like performing, like they're auditioning for Pornhub. And I'm like, maybe they have an OnlyFans account. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe, I don't know. Like, maybe that's what's happening and they have to perform for the camera. But them a go on and them a carry on. And I mean like, and like, he's moaning, she's moaning, everybody's carrying on, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. So I went downstairs, right? I'm like, nope, obviously they want me to join in, obviously. Or they want an audience, like they want me to come watch. Like listen, I'll hold the leg. I said this on Twitter, I'll hold the leg, I'll bring the water, like I'll come. Listen, I will cheer you on, but since you gonna be loud, obviously you want me to come participate in some kind of way, so I'm coming down there, okay? All right, let's use this classic crease brush. What is this gonna do for me? All right, so far the look is very orangey, like warm bronzy. So I'm like, So I went downstairs and knocked on their door. And I know y'all are like, you're a hater. Why are you knocking on the door? Normally, under normal circumstances, if it's just me that's here, that's fine. But my niece is literally right here. So I was like, nah, my niece don't need to be hearing none of this. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to have some shame, right? So I knocked on the door, and I knocked loud too. Like, I was pissed off the way I knocked. I knocked so loud, and so they stopped. And I know it sounds like I'm such a hater, like I'm really cock blocking, but no, come on now. Y'all know everybody's home at this point. There is no way y'all don't know everybody's home. It's a school night. It's the middle of the week. And y'all carrying on? No, y'all don't have no shame and no behavior. So yes, I did. I knocked on the door. And since then, this has been like 3 weeks now. Since then, I haven't heard a damn thing. So I think they realized that they were just being really obnoxious. This is the Blender Pro. They've been really obnoxious, so they haven't been, either they're angry at each other or something, but they ain't having sex right now. And I'm okay with it because I need to sleep and I don't need them making that much noise while I'm trying to sleep, okay? So I cock blocked my neighbors, guys. I am a hater. I am so terrible. Listen, get your groove on, but could you have some decorum? Like, could you just be mindful of other people? Like, I shouldn't be hearing you that loudly. Like, I don't mind hearing a little bit, but why am I hearing you so loudly? Like, when I tell you them loud, Mr. them loud, I go on down there. I mean, I know, I'm just there like, I know for a fact that he is not laying pipe that great. I don't believe it. And for her to really think he's gonna believe her with all them fake moans and groans, like the way she's going on, I'm like, she must be auditioning for a film, because it don't make no sense why she faking like that. Like, she's really faking. Who is gonna moan for a good half an hour straight? And I mean, the moans don't let up. It's a constant level of moaning. It's not like at one point like he hit her cervix right and then she like let out like a high-pitched moan. No, it's nothing like that. It's just constant and I'm like, he ain't no, you lying. And if he believes you, he's a damn fool. So anyway, I knocked on their door and cock blocked, so I needed to tell you guys that. Again, I said it on Twitter and I feel like telling you guys the story as well. So there's that. That's how my quarantine life is going on. So like I said, I'm still working, so I don't really have a break. And it's almost like I have to be working that much harder, because when you're home, it's harder. It takes more time to do the simplest tasks. So it's taking me longer to do things that I do. Like, I don't get a break. Yeah, I have a lot of meetings too, which is the other thing. I know everybody's having conference calls now, but like, I don't need these conference calls. Like, y'all are stopping me from doing what I need to be doing. And then it's taking me that much longer to do what I'm doing, because now I have I have a monitor and then my laptop. I don't like this crease brush. It's too small for me. I need a bigger crease brush. Let me try, you know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try this one, which is the Jumbo Blender. And I'm gonna use ACM 20. This is like a burgundy shade. Let's see how that applies. So, I can't get things done as quickly as I would at work, because at work I have 3 monitors set up, right? So, you know, you drag and drop, you have one screen showing you this, you have another screen showing you this. At home, it's just not as fast to do things. So now it's taking me almost twice as long to do, well, not twice, but like 50% longer to do things. So if it's taking me longer, now I have to put more time in. That brush here nice and it's okay. This one sold out. I wanted to get another one, but you know what? Maybe I'm not missing it because I prefer the Detail Pro brush. I'm gonna burn out, so I'm trying to like balance that so I don't burn out. And then the sleep schedule is all off, because now you're not sleeping at the same time you would normally. Like, I'm going to bed at 1, 2 o'clock, and then I have to wake up to be online. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm navigating that. So anyway, that's what's going on there. And I got the new Tatcha primer. People asked me if I was going to get this. I'm going to do a shopping block. But I'm gonna apply this and foundation while I talk you through the recipe and I show you what I'm doing. So, like I said, this is the chicken fajita recipe, and it's my own version of it. So, this smells nice. It just smells fresh. It doesn't smell like fragranced or anything, and it doesn't feel thick or creamy. It doesn't feel light. It just feels slippy. It feels a little slippy. Okay, so I got boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So I just cut it up into small pieces, small cubes that I would want for the fajita. You want them to be evenly cut up. So I cut it up and I seasoned it with like seasoning salt, garlic powder, onion powder. I used some Creole seasoning as well in there, and I mixed it around just so it would have a nice flavor. And then I sauteed that in a wok, and that was the chicken. So I just cooked it down until it was nice and evenly cooked. You don't want it to dry out, so you make sure that you keep some of that moisture in it, you know, but at the same time you want to make sure it cooks all the way through. But with chicken thighs, it does keep the chicken pretty moist. So that's what I did with the chicken part of it, and I put that to the side. I'm gonna also go in with the Silk Canvas, which is the putty version of the primer. I have this and I haven't been using it. I'm gonna put this around my T-zone area. I also sauteed a bell pepper, sliced up bell pepper with some red onion and some jalapeno. So I sauteed that with some olive oil as well. And I just cooked that down until it was soft enough. That was really delicious. And you can season that too with salt and pepper and seasoning salt, just a little bit to add some flavor to it. And after that sauteed, you just put that to the side as well, because these are all toppings for your fajita, right? Then I made kind of like a guacamole salsa kind of hybrid. So it's not completely a guacamole and it's not completely a salsa, but it's diced avocado. So I diced up avocado, I had diced red onions, cilantro, and I also added diced mango. So this is gonna add that fruity, sweet, fresh flavor to it. So I diced all that up, mixed it up, and then you add lime juice. I use a fresh lime to squeeze over that. A fresh lime is really good, but you can also use like regular lime juice. And I added sea salt and fresh peppercorn, and I just grind that up. I have the little pepper and salt grinder. That's gonna give you a nice like avocado mango salsa. It's delicious, okay? And then I also had pickled jalapenos. So all you have to do is slice up jalapenos and put them in lime juice. Again, you can use fresh juiced lime, or you can just use lime juice from one of those little squeezy things. So that's how I prepared the jalapenos, and I had those in the refrigerator, right? And then once all the ingredients are ready, you get your tortillas. So I used white corn tortillas, and I warmed those up in my toaster oven. You can put them in the regular oven, but I wasn't making too many, so I just popped that tortilla in the toaster oven, warmed it up a little bit, not too long, like 10 seconds, and then I put my shredded cheddar cheese on that, and I popped it back in the toaster oven for it to get nice and melted. And I don't want my tortilla to be too toasted either. You can warm that up in a skillet, you can warm it up in the oven, you can warm it up in a toaster oven, whatever you choose to do, that's up to you. Again, this is not authentic at all. And then once the cheese was melted enough, then you're gonna assemble the actual fajitas. So I put the chicken, the sauteed onions and bell pepper mixture, I put my avocado salsa, and then I put sour cream, which is just regular ass sour cream. Put sour cream, which makes it delicious, and then I topped it with a couple of the pickled jalapenos, and that is delicious. I didn't think I needed to do a full cooking video to show you guys that, because it's such a simple and easy recipe, and I can show you, I'll insert the card with the recipe so you can see like what ingredients you need and how to actually prepare it. And of course I inserted the clips of me doing some of the steps so you can see like the steps I made. So you're gonna just season based on your preference, and you're gonna add the different flavors that you prefer, right? But I think Creole seasoning is key. The Creole seasoning you can find in the seasoning aisle. Any Cajun or Creole seasoning will work. So that's the key, I think. And then to do the avocado salsa, oh, that's delicious. That is so good. But yeah, I've just been cooking a lot, guys. And like I said, I don't really want to do cooking videos. They don't get that many views, one, and they take a lot of effort and setup. I usually just cook however I feel, and I prep my meat so my stuff is seasoned from before, like it's seasoned ahead of time. So I'm not like doing all the prep and seasoning work at the same time, so it's kind of like I can't be bothered to compile all the steps and do all. It's a lot, guys, and again, it's not really getting the return on investment. Sometimes I'll do them like if I'm in the mood, but I'm not gonna like I won't promise that to you guys. I really won't. Other than that, I've just been relaxing and watching Netflix, like I said, and I did my first fancy flicks get ready with me, where I did makeup and I spoke about Love is Blind. That was an hour and like 15-minute long video. It was a lot, and I knew it was gonna be long, but you guys seemed really receptive to that, so I was happy for that. And the next one I want to do is on Tiger King, but Tiger King, there's a lot to unpack for that one too, so I know that will be a very long video, and I don't know like if you guys have the stomach for it. There's so many characters, there's so much going on, there's just so much, and it's such a friggin' train wreck. I don't know what the hell that show is, okay? But I think that's next on the agenda. And I've been watching Ozark. So I've heard a lot of people talking about Ozark. Watch Ozark, it's a good show. So I started watching that. I'm on season 3 now. I think there are only 3 seasons, right? This is a Surat brush. Surat brush. Oh my god, Surat had a sale for, what was it, 25% off? These brushes are expensive. Don't even look up the prices. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to yourself. But I've just been on a brush kick, so I picked up Surat brushes and again the Sonia G brushes. So we're gonna test them out and I'll let you know what I think. Like, I feel like doing a brush series on my channel. Like, I used to do brush reviews, and I feel like I want to do that again, especially since I got so many brushes from different brands now. I want to do that. So I have Refer, I have Sonia G, and I have these Surat brushes to go through. So I'll probably try to do that. I also have the Smith Cosmetics brushes that I want to talk about as well. So we're gonna see what we're gonna do with that. So like I said, Tiger King is the next on the agenda. I have some more swatch videos to do for you, some ranking videos, because you guys seem to like the ranking videos. I did an ABH ranking video, that was fun. Speaking of ABH, because I'm using their mascara, which I actually like a lot. I was surprised at how much I like this. This is the mini size, so you can get the mini size to test out, which I recommend. I love that brands are doing that. Fenty also, I think, has a mini size that you can try out. So it's good to have these smaller sizes available to test out, right? What's going on with the new releases, guys? Are you guys picking anything up? Like I said, I OD'd on brushes and I picked up just a couple of things from the Sephora sale. Have you guys shopped from the Sephora sale? I feel like, honestly, I want to tell you guys, don't shop, don't buy anything. But I'd be a hypocrite if I told you not to buy anything because I bought things. But at the same time, like, I want you guys to be more cognizant of your spending habits. Like, let's pull back. Let's pull back a little bit. But I did budget. Like, I had money set aside specifically for the Sonia G brushes because I wanted them. I knew I wanted them, and I knew they were gonna eventually come out with the singles, and the sets were gonna be restocked. So I knew, like, that was already in my budget to do that. So that's why I went ham. But the Surat brushes were kind of spur of the moment. But I am done. I am sitting my ass down with buying things. I didn't go crazy with the Sephora sale either. I picked up like maybe 5 things, so I didn't go crazy with that. I'm still trying to maintain, but you know, the shopping bug will hit you because you're at home and you're like, what do I do? What do I do now? I'm bored. Just don't fall prey, guys. Don't fall prey. Again, I have like a shopping block video that I want to do, and I've been going through my collection. I've been doing my collection videos and posting those. I have quite a few more left for you guys to do. This is the Face Pro brush. This is from the Pro set, the Pro Face set, I think. And this bronzer is from my collection that I've been going through. This is one of the Becca bronzers. It's a sunlit bronzer in Impanina Sun. And I found this just by going through my collection, and that's what I implore you guys to do. Like, go through your collection, see the different products that are in your collection, and make use of them. Like, why not have fun with the makeup that's already in your collection without like going crazy for new products? I haven't been going crazy for new like eyeshadow palettes or anything. I've been just focusing on what I already have, and that's actually been working out for me, just to go through things and discover things and try new things for you guys that you haven't seen me try, that I should have been trying all this time, but that's just sitting there. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But again, I don't really feel like putting makeup on. Most times I come in here and I'm just like, I want to play with the makeup, I want to swatch the makeup, but I don't want to put it on my face. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, or if you're the type that just, you see the makeup and you want to put it on. I don't really want to put it on. I really don't want to be bothered. Like, I'm just like, oh, look at this, it's pretty, but I don't want to wear it. I don't want my eyes to burn. I don't feel like being bothered with putting it on and then having to take it off. I really don't want to be bothered. That's why I'm not filming too much. And when I film, I do like 4 videos, like intros and outros for 4 videos, and just leave it at that, because I really don't want to be bothered with the filming part. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, I just want to go to sleep. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to go watch a movie. I don't want to be bothered. That's just how I've been feeling. How have you guys been feeling? Have you guys felt in the mood to put makeup on? And even with this, I've just been using the same blush that I put in this drawer right here, because in front of me I have a set of drawers. Oh, this is the Cheek Pro brush, again from the Face Pro collection, or the whatever. She has an Eye Pro, right, and a Face Pro. This brush is nice. Come through, Sonia. And I ordered a couple of the brushes from the Sky Face set. I can't wait to try those out. But I like that. So that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna do a highlighter swatch video, so I'm not gonna put highlighter on, but I think everything else looks good. Everything blended nicely here. We're good here, right? Yes, I do like this. I actually, wait, you know what I want to put on? I want to put on one of the Clionadh eyeshadows. Hold on. I'm gonna go in with this one here. This is called Heiress. This one may be like a glitter multichrome. Okay, that one's a little bit more intense. It's not overly intense though, which I actually appreciate. But it's still adding like a little zhuzh to the eyes. I'm gonna do an inner tear duct. Let's pick something fun. Let's do Vermillion. And for this, I'm gonna dampen the brush a little bit. Let's see how that works. So I'm gonna just pop that on the inner tear duct. Yes, I think that's as much as I wanna do. I don't wanna go crazy with this. I'm gonna darken up the outer V just a touch. So I'm using Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. So I have this set of 6 here, which are just neutral shades, like dark shades to build up dimension, like for a really neutral look. And I love having shades like this available. So if I just want to pop something a little bit deeper on that outer V, I can, but it's not gonna be like a black. You know what I mean? This is just the crease pro. No, this is the classic crease. That looks good. I actually should have used like a red or a purple, but that'll work because this is like a dark brown. This shade, that shade is called Espresso. It's just a blackened brown, like a literal espresso shade. So I have this other brush. It's the flat definer, and I'll just grab a little bit of the espresso shade and run it on the outer lower lash line. Nothing too crazy, just to add a little bit of depth, because I don't think I'm gonna put a waterline liner on, because I think that's what messes me up when I apply a waterline liner. That's what makes my eyes burn. This is a really soft brush, really comfortable on the lower lash line. I like this brush. I actually ordered 2 of these, so I have 2 for that lower lash line. I specifically got it for the lower lash line. All right, I think that's good, and we're just gonna do a simple gloss. Nothing too crazy, so I'll be right back. You know what? Let's do something a little vampy on the lips. So I'm gonna use this Menagerie Cosmetics. It's Makeup Monsters, so it's their old brand name, and it's the shade Blood Rose. I don't know if they're gonna re-release this specific shade. But I know they're working on like their new formulation under the new brand. This is like a deep blackened red. It's so gorgeous and it layers up so well. It just glides onto the lips. It has great pigmentation. They don't have this exact shade available on the website, but they do have some other shades available, so you can check out the formulation. But yeah, this is supposed to be a dress, guys. It's like a little furry dress, like it's like a mini dress. It turned into a top for me after all this isolation weight that I gained, so I'm not wearing this as a dress anytime soon. Child, I need to, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna need to get on it. I've just been cooking and eating non-stop. It's just ridiculous at this point. So I'm gonna need to start doing some workouts at home, like get my life together and kind of watch what I'm eating, because child. Anyway, here's the completed look. I really do like it, and the brushes, I had fun trying these out, and I'm happy with the ones that I ordered. I thought I was going to miss like a couple of the brushes. Like I wish I had gotten like duplicates of them, because that's what I do. I'll get duplicates of brushes that I really love, so I'll just have them extra laying around, so I'm ready. Like I don't have to go wash, you know, like they're ready to go and I can use multiples in one look. But for this, I'm glad with the ones that I picked up. I will do like a more in-depth review again when I get the face brushes, so I can try them out, test them out. Like that's the thing, like I want to do what you guys want to see, but I also want to do things I'm interested in at the same time. So if y'all don't like it, it's okay. I'm a little offended, but not like really. But the brushes are a huge investment. And I think things like brushes and tools will span a lifetime. So it doesn't matter when you watch the video, like it will be relevant, because I feel like these brushes are gonna be around for years. They're not like the next eyeshadow palette that comes on the scene and then it's out of your mind next week because there's another one. Brushes are things that you invest in. They stay in your collection for years and years and years, and you get use out of them. So that's what I'm gonna do. But hopefully you guys enjoy this get ready with me video, chatting, catching up, talking about like what's going on. Let me know what's going on with you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe and not going too crazy with the self-isolation and physical distancing and just staying home. Like stay home and stay put. And I think like it's gonna be okay, guys. Like things are canceled now and you can't go outside and you can't do this and you can't do that, but it's fine. Once we get through this, like once we kind of get over this hump and try to navigate life more sustainably moving forward, I think we'll be fine. Things won't go back 100% to normal, but I think we'll be fine. Like, we're gonna make it through. Just make sure that you guys are staying safe and you're doing what you can to play your part in flattening the curve and keeping us all safe until they can come up with a vaccine or a cure or some way to like really control this whole thing. I'm gonna get out your faces now and stop talking and film a couple more intros, and until my next video, I'm gonna leave a full list of all the products mentioned in the, no, I did not mention them, the ones that I used in this video down below in the description box, so you can check them out in case you're interested in what I'm wearing, what I applied, and all that good stuff. I will also leave links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat where you can follow me along and just keep up with me and hear my little stories here or there. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.